Do you ever get a sore shoulder that pops, cracks, clicks, or snaps when you move your arm? The fix isn't what you think. So, if this sounds like you, keep watching. I treat a lot of shoulders, which I love because they respond so well. The comment I hear most often is, "Hear that popping? It does that all the time. Is that normal?" It usually starts with a small pop or click in the shoulder that's easy to ignore. Then you notice some stiffness, reaching behind into the back seat, putting on your jacket, or doing up your bra. Soon, lifting your arm starts to cause pain, so you start using the other arm more. Pushing, throwing, or swinging leave the shoulder feeling warm, tender, and sore. Finally, sleeping on your side causes terrible pain in the morning. You become frustrated, out of shape, and grumpy. You avoid using the arm, limit exercise in sports, and now can't even sleep in your favorite position. This is the point most people seek expert help. But the popping, cracking, clicking, and snapping were the first sign of imbalance. Keep watching if this is you. The fix isn't what you think, but it can boost your mood, energy, and fitness by getting back a shoulder that works again. The fix: keep the ball on the tee. The shoulder's a lot like a golf ball sitting on a golf tee. It's a large ball sitting in a very shallow cup. Many muscles, tendons, and ligaments surround the shoulder to keep the ball on the tee. When the ball rolls centered on the tee, things go smooth. When the ball rolls slightly off center, tension builds, creating a pop, click, or crack sound when the arm moves. If the ball rolls even more off center, the things trying to hold it in place get injured. Stiffness, soreness, and pain in the shoulder results. So, how do you keep the ball on the tee to create a healthy, mobile, and strong shoulder? Here's how we fix faulty shoulder balance. First, balance muscles across the shoulder joint. Tight, sore, and weak shoulder muscles cause shifting of the ball on the tee. We release the tight and painful muscles and strengthen the weak ones to keep the ball on the tee. Second, balance the muscles to the shoulder blade. Tight, sore, and weak muscles to the shoulder blade pull the tee out from under the ball. We release the tight and painful muscles and strengthen the weak ones to keep the tee under the ball. Last, balance the back and neck. The back and base of the neck form the foundation for the shoulder. We treat the neck and back so that the ball and tee sit on a level base. You might be thinking that the problem will go away if you rest it. Yes, avoiding activities like pressing and side sleeping aid recovery. We encourage this early on in treatment to help patients get relief. But rest alone will not restore balance. The problem is still there when you go back to using your arm. If you've watched until now, you likely need help with shoulder pain. Send me a message and let me know your story. So I had a patient who had chronic shoulder pain right here. It get better with rest, but always came back when he would go back to golfing and working out. He told me it started clicking and popping when he was younger. 20 years ago, he tore his rotator cuff and it hadn't been the same since. The pain was not terrible, but he couldn't reach behind his back. It didn't take much before it would get sore, so he had to avoid a lot of exercises. If he slept on the shoulder, he would regret it the next morning. He had written it off as his bad shoulder, and he did not feel like there was anything he could do about it. He figured he would need surgery for it one day when it got bad enough. When he came to me for help, I had a look and told him I could help, but I would have to work on more than his shoulder. We needed to work on his shoulder, his back, and his neck first to free up anything that was sore and tight. Then test for weaknesses around the shoulder and strengthen what we found. Today, he golfs as much as he wants, presses weights overhead, and even sleeps on his shoulder, even though I ask him not to. His health, mood, and energy levels are better because we found balance in his shoulder. If any of this relates to you, you're not alone. I love treating shoulders, and I've helped a lot of patients regain healthy and strong shoulders. If you have shoulder pain or notice some popping, cracking, clicking, and discomfort moving your arm, send me a message. Let me know your story. Let's see if we can get the ball back on the tee.